Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another episode of Apex Legends. Today we're gonna be talking about the current meta of the game. So the more I play this game, the more I'm kind of starting to notice patterns with operator picks as well as the type of combat players engage in. So today we're just kind of gonna talk about it, the current meta of the game, what people are picking, what kind of engagements seem to be the most rewarding. And before we begin, I just kind of wanted to ask you guys, what do you think is the best operator and what is the best kind of playstyle to have in the game? So I'd like to see those comments before you actually start watching this video, so put those in the comments down below and then we can see if we actually agree on some of the things that I'm about to say. So first, let's begin with operators. It has to be said that Lifeline is simply the best operator in the game right now. I don't actually play her, I do prefer Wraith, but the amount of utility that Lifeline brings onto the battlefield is absolutely insane. First of all, she obviously has the healing robot, which can heal your teammates, so you basically don't have to queue up your syringes or your medkits, so you can keep on fighting while getting healed. Obviously, she comes with faster revives as well, which also has a shield while you're doing so. So not only are you able to get your teammates up a lot faster, you're also slightly protected while doing so. I think in combat, that is absolutely amazing. To get your down teammate back in action so you can win that firefight is crucial. Also, care packages. Throughout the entire game, you can basically stock up on the accelerants and just charge up that ultimate. So you can call in care packages so you can hopefully get better armor, better sculpt, shields, everything. She just has so much utility all around. If in the future the developers actually decide to add solos into the game, I feel like Lifeline is just gonna get picked all the time. She just brings way too much utility and the survivability with her on your squad is much greater. She's simply too good, I'm not gonna lie. All other operators I've noticed don't really matter that much, but I've noticed Bangalore increases survivability with her smokes, which make reviving down teammates much easier, because obviously you can just pop the smoke and then Lifeline can either charge in and quickly revive the teammate or even do it with Bangalore. Honestly, both of those operators together work amazingly. So that is kind of as far as I can tell what the operator meta is. All the other ones are just kind of like, you know, you choose them and they have their utilities, but they're not essential to every team, I would say. I feel like Bloodhound also is a good operator, obviously only works well on a team, because if the person isn't communicating with the rest of the team, it's not really that useful. He comes across as kind of a selfish operator. Wraith, which I do love, that is my main. Obviously, she brings a lot of flanking utility, which is amazing. I'm gonna do a separate video on that later on. But the rest of them are just kind of like not my favorite. I don't really see much use for them, especially Gibraltar. I just feel like a tank in a battle royale game is kind of interesting. He always seems to be the target because he lights up with the shield whenever he aims down sights, so everybody just automatically shoots at him. Now let's talk about the actual combat and the gameplay that I've noticed with my 50 odd hours in the game. So first of all, the combination of like a light/heavy rifle combined with a shotgun for close quarter combat is, I think, the best way to guarantee kills in this game. I've noticed the more you rush, the more you end up being rewarded, since the time to kill in this game is quite long, which is in a very good spot. I don't want that to change in any way. I feel like the time to kill is absolutely perfect right now. It is rewarding to take down enemies, and it also gives you time to react whenever you're getting shot at. But I feel like if you get up close and personal to the enemy with a shotgun or just like a light machine gun or a heavy rifle, you're able to basically deny them the ability to use heals or shield up again, meaning that you should be able to bring them down a lot faster. Obviously, that works both ways. You have to be pretty good at rushing in order for that to work successfully, because then you can't heal as well. So it works both ways in that respect. But I just kind of noticed that the snipers seem to be pretty useless in the game. I could be wrong. Obviously, when you get the legendary sniper, all things change if you keep on landing those headshots. But I feel like if you're engaging at a long distance in this game, the other team simply has so much time to react to what's happening. They can take cover, they can hide behind a rock, stim up, heal up again, and just run off or decide to engage you. Even if you manage to bring down an enemy with a sniper rifle, but you're not able to finish off the entire team, that doesn't really matter because they'll be able to revive that teammate anyway. So I feel like the close quarters combat and the rush combat is very encouraged in this game, which is quite good because obviously the game runs so amazingly. So that sort of combat, the fast-paced combat, is kind of why I like this game. I mean, like I said, the shotguns close range are just absolutely devastating. So many firefights that I've noticed are won with shotguns at close range, especially this Peacekeeper. The Peacekeeper, in my opinion, is the best shotgun in the game. I don't think the legendary shotgun is that good. I mean, it is amazing when you actually get your hands on it, but with the limited ammo and how hardly you come across it, I think the Peacekeeper is a much better alternative. Also, my personal preference, I don't know if this is kind of like the meta, but I just kind of wanted to talk about light rifles over heavy rifles. Anything that just has a high fire rate is just essential in this game. Light rifles, obviously, they can basically dish out a shitload of bullets in a very short amount of time. The problem with heavy rifles in this game right now, all of them, or maybe not all of them, I think it's only like a couple of them, are burst fire, which is not ideal. Every time I see a heavy rifle that's burst fire, I just drop that automatically because I just don't want it. The Spitfire, on the other hand, if you pair that with a shotgun, especially the Peacekeeper, the results are just devastating. It is basically a machine. You're unstoppable at that point. If you get extended mags on the Spitfire, that is just incredible. But that is kind of what I noticed after, like I said, 50 odd hours in the game. A lot of people just seem to rush snipers, not the best. Lifeline, I feel like, is the best operator in the game when it comes to utility and support. So for any new players that are starting out the game, I think Lifeline might be the best place to start. I've seen a lot of new players go for Gibraltar because obviously they see the shields and everything, so they automatically assume he's gonna survive a lot longer. But him being such a big guy, it makes him more of a target for the enemy. So what do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Is this the current meta of the game? This is kind of like my experience, what I kind of witnessed and kind of noticed about playing the game for 50 odd hours. Let me know in those comments down below. Like I said, we can compare notes and see what you guys think the current meta of the game is, and who do you think is the best operator in the game. But for now, that is gonna do it, guys. I will see you next time with some more Apex Legends. Hopefully, if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you guys next time. Take care and goodbye. Bye bye.